Hi, welcome to a tournament list review. I'm taking this army to a tournament on the weekend from the Hellstorm Wargaming called Into the Tempest. Cannot wait. I think there's a few tickets left if anyone wants to jump on as well. And I've decided to take an Astra Militarum army, of which the regiment is going to be Krieg, actual Krieg, even though I know Acadians is stronger, just because I think they're ace and I want to see what happens. So what I'm going to do in this video is chat to you about my army, and then look forward to the comments as you take it apart or give me some good advice. Start off with the HQs. We've got two Death Guard Commissars, really cheap, only 35 points, both can give out 2 orders, so you can't really go wrong with that. One of them's my Warlord, and he's going to take Laurels as the Relic, which is great because that means you can give one unit 2 orders. And the other one's got the Relic Kurkov's Aquila, which gives a 5+ to regen CP, which I think is going to be useful because I think I'm going to use a lot of CP playing this army. Backing them up is a tank commander, hitting on 3s, excellent. It's got a Demolisher cannon, but no sponsons. I'm using the Death Guard Forge Road model, but it's a shame that it doesn't have any rules anymore. Leading the charge in this battalion, I've got quite a lot of troops, which you really need in a guard army these days. I've got 30 conscripts. Oh, Laspistol's great for just pumping out fire. Unfortunately, the Death Guard conscripts can't use the White Shield strats. That means that they have to roll 4+ to see whether they can accept an order. Obviously much stronger if you're Acadian. But if you can get off first rank fire, second rank fire, with 30 conscripts, rapid firing, there's a lot of dice rolling there, and 6s to hit auto wound. It's going to be amazing. And then I've got 5 identical infantry squads. I made the most out of the balanced data slate changes where it's only 60 points a squad. My sergeant's got a plasma pistol and power sword. I'm taking a melter in each squad. I've then got 6 guard with just Laspistols, just for the number of shots, and a heavy weapons team, each with a mortar. So that's D6 attacks, indirect fire. Then to give myself some punch, I've got a Basilisk, and because I'm not taking a Warlord trait, I can give it a 10 case of full payload. So instead of D3, that's a flat 3 damage. Loads of strats you can use on this. This is going to do quite a lot of damage. And a Manticore, also with full payload, because I can use that extra strat to give it that as well, so flat 3 damage. I've got a Master of Ordnance, who's an absolute gem. He can buff these 2, and he has 1 artillery strike per game. But he's only 35 points, so you can't really complain. 1 heavy weapons squad, again with mortars. Then to keep a squad of troops safe, I've got a Chimera, pretty basic with bolter and multi-laser. And then because I'm thinking about objectives and board play, I've got a couple of deep striking units that have innate ability to deploy behind enemy lines. I've got 2 squads of the Death Rider Command Squadron, so there's 4 veterans in each. 4 wounds, 5+ feel no pains. They actually stick around. Not too punchy. They only really fight well on the charge. And actually the horses do more damage probably than the lancers anyway. We've got a Hades drill, and I love these things. It's got D3 + 3 attacks, and it's 3 damage a pop. But if you put it into vehicles, it's 6 damage. Strength 12, -4 AP. And like I said, against vehicles, 6 damage. That's amazing. Then going with the drill, I've got a combat engineer squad, 5 normal dudes, Watchmaster, and the weapons squad, which has got a mole launcher for, again, D6 out of line of sight shooting. And that is my army. The keen-eyed among you are probably looking at this going, that's not 2,000 points. Well done, because it isn't. Actually, this army so far is 1,498 points. And I'm going to take advantage of the new Imperial Knights Codex and its ability to include a knight with another detachment without breaking it so you don't lose your rules. The knight I've chosen is a Forge World Magera, and I'll explain why I've chosen this one. Technically it's been painted up as a Chaos Knight, but I chatted to the TO and said, is it okay that I use it as an Imperial Knight, even though it's been painted differently? They said it was totally fine. As it is, the Forge World Magera is exactly the same loadout and design, so the paint job is just a quirk. I just don't happen to have 2 of these. Now the reason why I've chosen the Forge World Magera is a couple of things. So first of all, it's got a 5-up feel no pain for shooting and melee, which is really good. This Uber Claw is really good in melee, 4 attacks. Little plasma gun can do something at 24 inches rapid fire. The main lightning cannon though is heavy 8, and 6s to hit explode twice. So I usually get at least 8 hits out of this. Sometimes you can get even more. Strength 7 -2 AP, flat 3 damage. And that's not all it's got. Inside the claw is a Twin Rad Cleanser, very close up, but 2d6 auto hitting, and against infantry it wounds on 2s, and it's a flat 3 damage but no AP. But it is a Terminator killer in itself. To include a knight like this in an army, I don't lose my regiment traits. So the Krieg Regimental trait means I ignore modifiers for combat attrition, and also characters and vehicles on a 4+ when they die get to shoot or fight again. I'm taking it as a free blade, and its tradition is going to be noble combatants. Any melee attack that doesn't reach the inflict damage step, you get an additional attack with. So essentially 4 attacks, if you don't get them all damaging, then you get to re-roll and start again. At the moment, this book hasn't been FAQ'd yet, so that tradition will allow its sweep attacks, use 12 attacks. This is going to give me some big firepower and melee threat, stomping through the middle of the thing. It counts as 10 models on an objective. I can auto-explode it, I can fight on death. Loads of cool strats there. Really excited about my tournament. I'll obviously do a debrief video so you can tell you exactly how I got on. Really keen to hear your ideas on my list, whether you think it's absolute trash, what you think I should be doing, how you think I should be playing them, all that goodness. So let me know in the comments and I'll see you soon. Bye.